first guest who has the perfect dessert, and believe it or not, zucchini is the star ingredient. Please welcome back our friend Jane Soudah. Welcome back, Jane.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this. And of course, Debbie and Kim and Shirley are all waiting patiently for their zucchini cake. So when I heard this, I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, my kids love cake. There's zucchini in this cake. I've got to get this to them.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this?
Well, you know, there's so many recipes for zucchini bread, zucchini cake, and one year I had this bumper crop of zucchini in my yard, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with all this? My kids were refusing to eat any more zucchini for dinner. I'll make some zucchini cake, some zucchini bread. And so I developed this recipe for it.
And you really don't, you can't tell there's zucchini in it.
Not
when
at
you
all.
eat it.
You can see little green flecks, but I mean, you don't know that it's zucchini. The taste like disappears, and it just adds this really lovely moisture because there's so much water in zucchini. That it makes a really nice moist cake.
I'm so excited. All right, how do we get started with the dry ingredients?
Okay, dry ingredients. We have flour, and then we have some baking soda and baking powder. Hey, you want to whisk this while I'm
Sure, I'll get
and
right
then
in there.
Salt.
I'm excited to give this to my daughter too. I feel like I'll feel very tricky too when she's eating it. I'll like
Absolutely,
watch her eat it and be like, ha ha ha.
You're getting some zucchini. And then the spice mixture we're going to add is called garam masala, and it's an Indian spice mixture.
Garam masala in the zucchini
in the
bread.
zucchini bread, right.
Wow.
So this is a mixture, an Indian spice mixture, and every family, my understanding, every family in the Indian home has their own mixture, but it always has cinnamon, mace, which is the outer covering of the nutmeg, nutmeg, coriander, and black pepper.
And normally this is in savory dishes, so what made you think to put it in cake?
Well, one night I was making chicken tikka masala for my kids. It's one of their favorite things, and I got out the garam masala, and I was smelling it. I was like, this would be amazing in a cake.
Right.
Wow. It's all the spices you put in a spice cake.
Yeah.
Which goes beautifully with zucchini, and so I threw it in, and it's amazing.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? You know, and you'd have to just buy one spice instead of 5. So
Love that, makes it easy.
Yeah.
So what's in here?
So we have white sugar and brown sugar, and just vegetable oil, and some eggs.
Some
So we
eggs.
just mix that up.
Okay, mix it in, and what are we adding
We're
in?
gonna add some vanilla extract.
Yum.
And our zucchini.
Is there a trick to the zucchini?
So you want to grate it just like on a box grater or in a food processor. You want to buy the whole zucchini and grate it yourself.
Okay.
You don't want to buy like the pre-grated.
The zucchini noodles?
No, because they're too coarse.
Yeah.
And then
a little too thick.
Yeah, and then they won't break down in the cake, and you'll see like these strings of zucchini in your cake.
Okay,
and
do we
you want
start mixing this?
Yeah, go ahead and start mixing
Okay.
it. You just want to mix it till it's combined.
I'm nervous. Okay,
It's
it's
okay.
low.
We haven't added the flour yet, so.
All right, mix
So yeah,
that
just
up.
mix that up till it's combined, and then.
And then the dry ingredients,
We add our
leave
dry
it on,
ingredients.
adding the dry?
I like to turn it off
Okay.
just so that we minimize the flour poof that can happen.
Oh yes, Debbie has a trick. What's Debbie's trick?
Cover it.
She covers it, yeah.
She covers it. It is the
thing.
There you
greatest
go.
trick
Turn
of
it
all
on
time.
full blast.
And you can just turn it right on.
Yeah.
And it's covered.
And it's covered. I usually start a little bit low.
For TV magic, we like to go quick,
But
right?
look, how much did that help though, right?
See, and there you go.
Don't look
Yeah.
behind the counter. There might be a lot of flour on the floor. But most of it got
Most of it's in there.
Most
We're
of it's
good.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna then take this out. See, it comes together so quickly, which is another thing I love
absolutely.
about it. You don't have to cream. You don't even need a mixer for this. You could do it all in a bowl.
And this is very
You know?
versatile. You could use this. I mean, we're putting it in a bun.
Yes,
pan.
today
You
in a
can do
grease
so
bun
many
pan.
things with it, right?
Yeah, you can put it into a loaf mixture and kind of make a zucchini loaf.
Muffins too.
Muffins, cupcakes.
Oh.
Jane, can you use self-rising flour instead, or do you not believe in that?
Well, this one has both baking powder and baking
Right.
soda in it, and so self-rising flour, I believe, just has baking powder.
Ah, that's
So
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm cleaning up my mess over here so it doesn't look like I made that much of a mess.
I mean, zucchini is a squash.
Yeah, you could use like yellow squash, absolutely.
that's smart.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so into the oven, how long? What temperature?
350 degrees for like 45 minutes until it's, toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean.
Great.
Stick it in the oven.
And normally we pull one out of there to show the finished product, but we don't right now. Why is that?
Because we have one that we baked earlier that's cooled. You want to cool a little bit before turning it out of your bump pan. Otherwise, it can fall apart.
We get stuck.
We'll get stuck, yeah. So
Right.
cool it for.
So cool it before we add on this amazing glaze that's going to go on the top.
Turn it out. This is a little trick.
Jug.
I will tell you in
I want to
It's our
drink it.
molasses glaze. So wait, to turn out your cake, instead of kind of bringing your cake pan to your platter, you put your platter on top,
Flip it over.
flip it over, and hope
Pat it a
that
little.
it comes out.
Look at that. That's
Ooh, there you go.
Wow.
It's even got kind of like a little
Glaze.
shimmer. I like
shimmer
little
on
glaze.
it.
Okay, so what is in
So this is our molasses glaze, and it has molasses and heavy cream and butter and salt, and you bring that to a boil. And then you add some powdered sugar. Take it off the heat, whisk in some powdered sugar.
Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness.
pour it over.
I can't wait to taste this.
Right?
That is a glaze. Wow.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that you could add some
Yeah.
chocolate chips in here, but
You add, yeah.
but not with that.
Well, if you don't want to add the glaze, you could totally add some chocolate chips or some white chocolate chips.
This is like therapy.
Right?
Oh, there you go.
Watching this.
Yeah,
from
that
the
would be
side.
delicious. Yeah, that would be great.
I know these ladies are hungry,
know,
so I'm
so
gonna
let's-
start cutting you up.
Here,
some
if you want to hand me the
slices.
plate.
Oh yes, teamwork.
will-
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I know.
Okay, and then
And there
also we top with
go.
some whipped cream, right?
Yes.
Right over here.
You know, you
Nice
could,
little
I mean,
dollop.
why
Who's
not?
first? Who's first?
Oh,
Let's
can't
go
choose,
this
I
way.
can't
Let's go this way.
Okay.
Shirley.
Dab.
Okay. Here
I
you
mean,
go.
my goodness, Jane. Looking at you do this, being the head pastry chef of so many restaurants for so many years, it's like,
Oh, wait, let's get some.
you're amazing.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're a good friend to have, Jane. Yes. You all can find this recipe on hallmarkchannel.com. And for more treats from Jane, pick up a copy of her book, Delightful Desserts. Now,